God and the Big Bang. The Big Bang Theory reveals a creator. God. The Big Bang Theory, also known as the Great Expansion, is the most widely accepted scientific theory to explain the evolution of our universe. It proposes that the universe had an explosive start about 13.8 billion years ago, from an extremely hot and dense state called a singularity. Before we understand the theory, some points are important to highlight about the Big Bang. First, it is a theory. A scientific theory is a set of cohesive and well-founded hypotheses and explanations that aim to describe and understand a certain natural phenomenon. It is based on extensive research, experimentation, and observations, and is considered to be the best available explanation for a fact or set of facts. Scientific theories undergo constant revision and refinement as new discoveries are made. A scientific law, also known as a natural law, is a concise and precise description of an observable relationship between phenomena. They express a uniform behavior of nature under certain conditions and are considered fundamental truths and serve as a basis for the development of scientific theories and models. So there is a big difference between theory and law. Second, the theory does not explain the origin of the universe. It does not explain what existed before the beginning of the expansion of the universe. It doesn't explain what's outside the universe. So what she explains. Third, the theory proposes to explain how the universe developed from an infinitely small point, with unimaginable temperature and density, starting a process of creation and transformation that continues to this day. Look at the following image, it summarizes the entire theory. The singularity represents the starting point of the universe, a state of infinite density and temperature that existed about 13.8 billion years ago. Imagine a dot 10 times smaller than the tip of a needle, containing all the mass and energy that the universe has today. That's the uniqueness. According to the theory, the universe originated from this singularity in an event of accelerated and continuous expansion, at which point the laws of physics as we know them cease to work. Gravity becomes infinitely strong, and space-time curves in an extreme way. Due to this extreme nature, the singularity remains shrouded in mystery, and its existence and exact characteristics are still the subject of study and debate among scientists. Cosmic inflation describes a period of very rapid exponential expansion of the universe in its first moments, just after the Big Bang, between approximately 10 to the power of -36 and 10 to the -32 seconds after the event. Imagine the universe expanding at an unimaginable pace, multiplying its size by a factor of 10 to the power of 30 in a very short interval of time. This accelerating expansion had a profound impact on the universe we observe today, solving some of the key problems of the standard model of the Big Bang. The theory makes several predictions of which some can be verified today. This corroborates and strengthens the theory, which is why it is the most popular and accepted. There are other theories on the same subject, but none hold up with the Big Bang. First, expansion of the universe. Observation of redshifting galaxies reveals that they are moving away from each other. This cosmic expansion is one of the main pillars of the Big Bang theory. Second, cosmic microwave background radiation, a faint, uniform radiation that permeates the entire universe, thought to be a remnant of the primordial heat of the Big Bang. In 1992, the COBE satellite mapped this radiation and confirmed the theory of scientists Arnold Penzias and Robert Wilson, winners of the 1978 Nobel Prize, precisely working and discovering this radiation. Third, abundance of light elements. The amounts of light elements like hydrogen and helium in the universe coincide with predictions of primordial nucleosynthesis, the process of element formation in the first few minutes of the universe's life. Fourth, formation and evolution of galaxies. The Big Bang theory explains the formation and evolution of galaxies over time, from the dense clumps of primordial matter to the complex galaxies we observe today. Surely you must be wondering, good teacher Ozair, so far we have only worked on the Big Bang theory, but I have not yet found God in it. Where can I find him? I'm very happy to have this concern, so let's go. Consider hypothetically the following situation. If we could reverse the entire Big Bang process, the universe would contract until it returned to its supposedly initial state, a point 10 times smaller than the tip of an extremely hot and dense needle, the singularity. Okay, what we have from skeptics against the idea of a creator is that at this point the universe has always existed, it has been eternal. The detail is that in the previous video I worked on the issue of thermodynamics. Its second law gives us proof that the universe is not eternal. Before the emergence of the universe, we can conclude that there was nothing. Yes, absolutely nothing. Dr. Norman presents us with nothingness as the thought of rocks. In this case, we can make the following deductions. 1. Nothing created all things from nothing, or 2. Someone outside of time, space, energy and matter, that is, outside the universe, who is eternal, immaterial, infinite in power, wisdom and intelligence created all things from nothing. I have no doubt that the second proposition is much more reasonable. Let's see a little about the affinity and fine-tuning of the complex universe. There is a balance in the laws of physics and the constants of nature that allowed the emergence and persistence of life on our planet. The force of gravity, if it were a little stronger or weaker, stars and planets would not form in the way we know it and, consequently, life as we know it would probably not exist. The strong nuclear force, if this force that is responsible for holding atomic nuclei together were a little weaker, atoms would easily disintegrate and heavier elements such as carbon, necessary for life, could not exist. The fine structure constant determines the strength of the electromagnetic interaction. If it were a little different, the chemistry would be very different and life as we know it would not be possible. The same with the amount of matter and energy in the universe. If there were a little more or less matter and energy, the universe would expand or contract very rapidly, preventing the formation of stars and planets. The accuracy of the universe is calculated at 1 to 10 to the power of 60, that is, it is like hitting a target of 2.5 centimeters in a single attempt at a distance of 20 billion light-years. In the face of these truths, we have no other conclusion than the one I have previously exposed. The Creator is water outside the universe that must be eternal, immaterial, infinite in power, wisdom and intelligence to create from nothing something as immense and complex as our universe.